At Blackwater Distillery, we've so many wonderful ideas to share. We set up the Tasters Club. 2 unique spirits every 2 months. For the like-minded spirit. Order from our website and receive your Tasters box from our home to yours by courier. Inside you'll find everything you need for that perfect night in. Hello, how are you? You're very welcome along to the October launch of the Blackwater Tasters Club box. I'm sure you know the drill by now, but this is what we sent you in the post. 2 lovely bottles of spirit. I'm going to talk about both of these in a few minutes. The Star Anise Gin. We'll kick off with this, the aperitif liqueur. I want you to meet someone. I want you to meet Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia.
Hello. Hi.
You're live.
Yes.
It's
scary.
Sylvia recently joined our distilling team here at Blackwater, all the way from Italy via Cork. And this was Sylvia's contribution to the club. So, Sylvia, where did the idea of aperitif liqueur come from?
From a trip to my country, which is Italy. So I went back in July for holidays, and I was thinking about an idea for a possible spirit. And since I wanted to do something with an autumn fruit, I thought about pears, and I found a very nice pear grappa in Italy. So this aperitif is inspired, let's say, to this one.
Okay, right. So this isn't something you would have in the northeast of Italy where you come from. This is simply inspired by the northeast of Italy, or inspired by Ireland?
I guess, of course, because it's a teamwork. Is also Irish, American, English, and Italian. You know, as our team.
Yeah, same as our team.
Yes.
So tell me, there's a lot of work involved in this. For weeks and weeks, you were downstairs fermenting pears. Do you want to explain how you made this liqueur?
Yes. So basically, we fermented pears with honey for 2 weeks, and then we distilled them. And this is the first batch. Second batch was maceration of pears for a month, and then yes, it's a long process. And then we put everything together, and the result is what you have in the bottle.
The place smelt divine. For weeks on end, it just smelt of pears.
Also because, peeling and chopping all these pears in the distillery, of course. Yeah, it was a lot of work, but worth it.
What do you think of the end product then? Are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy with it. Of course, there is a lot of room for improvement, as usual, because, as you know, we are never happy, like our boss, John.
Here. Well, thank you very much, Sylvia, for your first project with the Tasters Club. We will hand this over to John Coleman in a few minutes, and we'll see what he can make of this. But thank you, and no doubt we'll talk tomorrow.
Yes, sure.
Thanks,
thank you very much. Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. You can tell I studied Italian, can't you? If you have any comments, please let us know what you think of this. By the way, the name is courtesy of John Wilcox, who thought aperitif was quite funny. I have to agree, it's quite good. John Coleman, are you out there and are you listening to me?
Hi, Peter. Ready to go when you are, mate?
I'm ready to go now. So why don't you get dug in and show us what you can make with this, and I'll get out of your way.
Yeah, just made a lovely, lovely aperitif cocktail, a riff and a French 75. We just kind of played around the ingredients a bit more, just bring more compliment to the pear flavors. And what we're doing is just have some nice freshly squeezed lemon juice. We have a nice local apple juice, and we are also going to top up them with a lovely Italian Prosecco. Where I did kind of go against my rules a small bit this month by introducing another alcohol, but Prosecco is just always key to bringing up the flavors of the pear. So we really just had to kind of take a slight change this month and introduce another alcohol. But it's actually worth it in the end. And it's always easy to pick up a bottle of Prosecco when you're doing a shop. So it's very easy to make. It's just a 3-ingredient cocktail topped up with your Prosecco. So we're going to start with 15 of your lemon juice. So that's 15 ml of lemon juice. And we're going to balance that in flavors wise with the apple juice. The sweetness of the apple juice is just going to complement the balance of the cocktail. And also apple really does promote the pear flavors in it as well. So I'm just going to add 15 ml of our apple juice as well. And then we are going to start the show, the aperitif. And reduce it down slightly. Normally it's 50 ml for most of the cocktails, but we're bringing this down just to a standard shot. So it's 35 ml of your aperitif. And we're just going to add a small bit of ice, not a massive amount of ice, just a small bit of ice. And it just needs a short shake, which goes 5 to 6 seconds. Very short shake, mixes very easily. And chill it down. And we're just going to double strain that into your stemmed glass. If you have a wine glass or a champagne coupe, works perfectly as well. Just strain in, should about half fill your glass. There's that lovely colour from the apple and the pear. And then we're just going to top it. Some nice Prosecco. And the garnish then as well is very simple. You just take a thin slice of pear. You want to pop 3 cloves into one side of it. And it's going to slide it into your glass like so. It makes it look really pretty, and also the cloves, as you're drinking the drink, as you're enjoying the drink, the cloves give off a lovely warmth, and it really is a nice autumn aperitif and perfect for friends around. I really hope you enjoy it, folks.
Looks fantastic. Many thanks, and that's what it looks like. And if you want to make it, the recipe is on the card, as are the directions how to do it. If you don't want to do it, I can actually say, because of the alcohol in this is 20% alcohol, you can put this entire bottle in your freezer and it won't crack. And a little shot of this before a dinner as a little sort of a amuse-bouche does work really well. It's lovely. Get that lovely pear notes come out. It's fantastic. We did had a message from Kevin O'Connor earlier. I'll put it back up again in case you missed it. His uncle, Dr. Alfie O'Donovan, was a local doctor here for over 50 years. And yes, I'm sure he would have probably just prescribed our gins. And I'm not quite sure what ailment this would fix, but I would suspect probably most anything, really. I hear footsteps. This is always good news. Thank you very much, John. And here we go. And there's the cocktail. There's the photograph. You see? Same glass. It's lovely. Oh, yeah. To be fair, the Prosecco does work really well. Very nice. Right. The second drink on your box is here. It's the Star Anise Gin. Now, Star Anise is a very interesting botanical. It's quite a bully, and the person who tamed it is none other than Kieran Curtin. Kieran, you're muted. Can you take your microphone back online, please, and come out?
There you go.
You're sitting under the stairs here. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm in our little spare room office mess room.
You're normally sitting in some swanky pub in Cork.
Yeah, sometimes next door. No, I'm at home now tonight. So
okay, tell us about the Star Anise, because we've often spoken about Star Anise as being a really interesting botanical.
Yeah, and we use it in our boiled raspberry gin, but it's one that it can take over very quickly. So I mean, this gin. This could be part. It kind of follows from the last one, the ginger and lemongrass one, and it might become a trilogy in the future of kind of gins just inspired by Southeast Asian spices. So I like Star Anise. I like it pops up in Chinese cooking. It pops up in Thai cooking and Indonesian. It's from that part of the world, and it's a spice I like. It's a spice I enjoy. So again, it's trying to tame it. So initially I distilled it, and I I overtamed it. I turned it into a pussycat, and I felt the gin just needed a little bit more. So I actually infused with a little bit more star anise after distillation, which would also explain there's a very slight tint to it as well. So that would have come from the spice. So that gave, so you've all the distilled botanicals, but the distilled star anise, and then a little bit of kind of a sort of a fresher infused taste on top of it. And I think I'm very happy with how it came together, you know.
Because I know that's a part of the world you like and you do visit. So maybe a third expression from that part of the world is possible.
Yeah, I have a sneaky one at the back of my mind, but that'll be next year. That'll be next year.
Say no more, because I know you're working on Christmas already, and we'll keep quiet about that for the moment. But some interesting stuff coming in December too.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, look, thank you, Kieran. I'll leave you get on with your day or your evening.
You too.
And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Back at work. And a message in here from Aisling O'Neill. Aisling, can't wait to try this. I think she's talking about this. Aisling, you're absolutely right. It's really good. Really, really good. Now, what has John Coleman done to this spirit? Well, what are we going to find out? John, are you there? Well, you just go for it, and I'll just sit here and drink this drink and prepare for the next.
Yeah, I mean, I was as excited as Kieran when he mentioned star anise, and I was like, yeah, wow, really looking forward to doing something with it. And I kind of played around for a while. I was looking at oranges, I was looking at apples, and I finally came around having a chat with a friend of mine who kind of suggested, let's do carrot. And not a fan of carrot juice myself, so it really was a risk for me to make it and taste it at home. But I think we were onto a good one here. Like, so it's, again, we're using an organic carrot juice, which you'll pick up in any Super Value or Aldi. Very easy to pick up. I decided to sweeten it with some honey syrup instead of sugar syrup to kind of bring up that star anise. The honey and star anise goes quite well too. And then it's just got a small bit of lemon juice to add a bit of zing and balance it out. And it really does marry up beautifully with the star anise gin, which really is excellent. And I even suggested there as well, we were looking at somewhere to serve this as well, Peter. I'm sure you touched it. It goes great with apple juice, and it goes great with ginger ale. It goes great with all those complementing flavors. But yeah, I'm really proud of what we come up with here. It's really something to enjoy. So I think that's the last. Actually, we're going to start with our honey syrup. So we're just going 15 ml again of your sweetener. So 15 ml of your honey syrup. We're going a little higher on the citrus because the carrot juice got some natural sweetness. So to bring balance, we're going to go 20 ml of our lemon juice. And then we're going 45 ml of your favorite carrot juice. Now, if you have a juicer at home, if you want to make your own carrot juice, that's brilliant as well. Works beautifully with it too. What I love about this is the colour of the drink as well. It's just lovely. So it's 45 ml of your carrot juice, and then we're back to our traditional 50 ml of our star anise gin. Yeah. So I'm going to give it approximately 8 to 10 second shake, good strong shake. So we're going to double strain this, just to give it a nice smooth texture. It makes it look lovely in the glass. So if you can, just to save it home, or if you just have a strainer, whichever way is easier for you, just strain it in. But if you have the opportunity to double strain, gives it a nice smooth flavour as well. Keeps all those small broken up pieces of ice out of it, and it gives you a lovely foamy head. And I just love the colour of this cocktail. It really reminds me of this time of year, really reminds me of Halloween. And yeah, it really is a lovely autumn drink. Pop your star anise on the side. It's not just there for decoration, it gives you a lovely aroma when you're drinking the drink as well. If you're having trouble sticking it on the side, you can just float it on top too, and it really adds to the depth of the cocktail. So I really hope you enjoy that one, folks. Really enjoyed creating that one, so thanks a million.
That does look really good. I honestly, I was a bit suspicious of the carrot juice, but I did try it, and it works incredibly well. You can also use apple juice if carrot juice doesn't do it to you, but I must say it's worth trying. Kudos there to Emer, our new camera person. I think she did very, very well indeed. I've been told to mention the Christmas box one more time because it is rather special. It does contain, as always, 2 spirits. And like, for example, this one, you can make 4 cocktails out of this. And you can make more than 4 out of this. So it's pretty good value every month. For Christmas, we are revisiting a very old favorite, something we made when we first opened about 6 years ago and haven't been back to it since. And, of course, thank you very much, John. Something new and totally different, something that Kieran and I have been wanting to do for quite a while. Aisling is still there, and Aisling says she's very curious about this. I find star anise a little overpowering at times, but the distillation process described and the ingredients for this cocktail, I think, make for a delicious flavor. Well, looking forward to my verdict. Well, my verdict, Aisling, is it does work. It does work. Star anise can be very forward, but the carrot just smooths it. It's really good, John. Anyway, that's it. I think we're pretty much done. Short and sweet. My thanks to you all. We're back in December, and we will be revealing the Christmas box very, very soon indeed, because it's well worth getting it. It is quite a lot of fun. We'll be back with you in December, and we'll be back with you again in the next week or so to reveal what is in the December box. In the meantime, don't forget your aperitif and your star anise. Let us know how you get on. We do like to hear your comments, and hopefully we'll see you again. In 2 months' time. Let me just check. This day, 2 months, is actually St. Stephen's Day. Look at that. I won't hang around now. Go do my Christmas shopping. Thank you very much indeed. Take care of yourselves.